Today's video is a bit different because I am going to take you through my actual process of making music as an artist. You see, I'm known as Sunlight Square in the dance world. I have some Latin, house, soulful, deep, techie successes in that niche, and today I'm going to start making music again. Now, this video is kindly sponsored by Audemy, one of the leading voice changer apps. Check what it does. You can just record your vocals like this. Yeah, yeah. Then you drag it, you choose a singer, you edit and correct the pitch straight onto the platform. Look at that. And then you hit convert. Yeah, yeah. I mean, from this, yeah, yeah, to this, yeah, yeah. For somebody like me who can sing but not really, this is golden. You should check out the link in the description. Audemy. As an artist, when I have an idea for a song, it can come at any point. I have no idea when it's gonna happen. This particular one is based on a concept that I have explored in the past. The title is Super Love. And I think of this as a celebration of dance and, feeling great. So I had this super love idea, but I could never find a good melody. I tried different things. Super love, super love, super love it. Clearly I can't go there. So a few weeks ago, I had a small break on the beach and it hit me. I came up with this thing. Super love. Super love. I'm thinking of this like a choir thing, and I would like it to be like unison with men and women. Women sing up there, boys sing down there. But let's see, because I've taken more notes. Super love. Super love. That is a nice variation. So it could be an A section and a B section. To be honest, I'm thinking of something that's really, it's pounding a little bit. I want this to be pounding. So I think I'm gonna go for 124 BPM, which is not too fast, but DJs can dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Super love. So like that. Super love. Super love. I like that. I'm going to write that down. Okay, now I'm gonna do a version, just the chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super love. You get it? I think it works. Super love. I like it. What I like to do at this stage, because I'm basically collecting ideas, right now it's like I'm doing like a palette of stuff. I duplicate the tracks often at this stage. And then I have, you see, I have two versions of this Rhodes, Rhodes 1 and Rhodes 2, right? So the first one is free. The second one has also the bass. Yeah, I think I need to find a pulse, at least. Come on. So for house music, okay, usually I like to search from sounds from my analog stuff, and the only other thing that I use is the TR-8 because it's sample-based. I have a few more drum machines hanging about, and sometimes I do use them, but for house music, it's really hard to beat an 808 or a 909, so let's just go there, shall we? 808 bass drum. At the moment, we're going audio into the multi-clock, and then the multi-clock is sending clocks to everything. Let's just select a good kick drum sound, which we do by running this, if we just duplicate the stuff endlessly. Yeah? Right, I like that. Look at that, look at that. So, bit of kick drum. So we go, we want accents. We want accents to be on the downbeat, and then of course we have the kick. This is it. Let me open the mic, the line. Oh, what's wrong with you? Home, source, that's selected. Let's see what happens. Okay. Now we got it. Let's see, let's tune it a bit. Ah, yeah. I mean, we want it hard, but we don't want like. Let's just record this. 4. It's all over the place, but you know what? We don't care because we're going to quantize it anyway. Now, usually the kick drum, I don't like to just use quantize because I believe that it meshes up my sound a little bit. So this is the kick. It's, you know, it's a house track. So I want this to be absolutely spotless. So I'm just gonna cut it. Oh, nice. So now it's exactly at the beginning. If this is not precise, sometimes when you edit later on, it's gonna be a problem. So let's do it right this way. This is fine. I'm gonna check one by one. You see, this is not all right. Ugh. See, this is not okay. Let's pull it back. Crossfade here. I mean, it takes a second, yeah? But I think it's so worth doing it because you establish a nice foundation. This is an analog sound. This sounds really fat. I know it's gonna play good across the system because it's an 808. It doesn't need equalization. It doesn't need messing about. You just need to select a good one, lay it down. I'm just gonna do it once because, you know, at the end of the day, this is a synth, so each hit is always slightly different. So even if you think, I mean, this is useless what you're doing, I don't think it is, because it gives one more layer of credibility to my track. Also, because I'm playing house music, yeah? You have to imagine that if I use classic sounds, like an 808, like a 909, you may say, hey, there's so much more modern stuff. Yes, I agree with you. But if you're a house head, and you hear the sound of a real 808, in your mind, you're already in the right dance floor. You see what I mean? It's that also I know the crowd I'm playing this music to. I know that those people will appreciate this. Probably in the comments you're gonna say, Grandpa Claudio, you know that you can do it this much easier. Yeah, I know there are ways to do it automatically. I just like to do it manually. Sue me. Okay, cool. That's enough. That's enough. At this point, I also like to do this. Look, audio, bounce selection, because I don't want to deal with million regions. I'm gonna do like this. Look, 1, 2, 3, like that. And then I'm gonna select and bounce again. So now I know that I have my nice kick drum. It's solid. Now, one thing that you want to do when you start a track, you want to turn this down to about 12 or less. Select it. Control D. This is a very good occasion for you to subscribe to this channel. That's right. You see, this is good information. You see? It really does help a lot, seriously. I want this to be a disco track, so I am going to use a longer hi-hat. I want to have two hi-hat. One that's shorter, and one that's longer. The shorter one is going to be a little bit more techy if I want to, go a little bit like that. And one is going to be more disco. Super love. You know what I mean? So let's go for some hi-hat. 808, open hi-hat, and we go. Why is it so quiet? All right. Now it's too loud. A trick, when it's too loud, don't turn it down here, turn it down on the mixer or on the gain, because that way you're gonna turn the noise down, all right? Now I have extra controls on my 808, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna choose how harsh this thing is. In order to choose it, I always run the song in my head. This is too thin. Super love. Now, how long do I want this? So here I got the decay, right? Oh, this one. Right, this is super long. See, it's a completely different vibe when you go like this. Now this is coming a bit late. This, you see, it doesn't really groove along. And I know the click puts some people off. Please learn to ignore it. After all these years, I can't hear the click anymore. I just know where the beat is because it's on. So, but I can tell that this hi-hat is a little bit late. So I start playing with this control from the ERM, which is brilliant. So, I'll show you, I'll pull it back. See, now it's very in anticipation or late, right? So because I want it to be just right, I'm gonna start pulling back. Too fast. Okay, so let's record that then. 1, 2, play it. Right, the reason why I stop it from there is because I don't want to chop the tail of the hi-hat, which you can see going over the bar, you see? You can do it a million different ways, but I like for the first to begin with no tail from before, and then I chop it like this, and then I just repeat it, yeah? Repeat, forever. Let's see how late it is. They're right. I knew it. I just went by ear. Because this is quite okay, I'm not gonna quantize it. Because even if it's not perfect, I like it. I like it. Now it's definitely too loud. So what I tend to do is I tend to use gain to create a basic balance. If I know that this is loud, why start turning it down? I just want the mix to be well balanced at unity. So this is how I like to work. I need another harder hi-hat. I want something that rolls on the 16 notes so that every now and again I can just go. So one thing that I do is I program a hi-hat, but I don't program a hi-hat like because it would be so boring. What I do is I go like if this is the kick drum, boom, 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 so sort of also to counterpoint that kick. So you see what I mean? Again, I'm just doing a palette of colors here. Now, to program the hi-hat, I'm gonna show you this trick. So let's fill up 16 notes here. Okay. Can you feel that? It's right here. Okay, how about if we give it an accent? So we have a way to give it one accent, like a light accent on the tuka-taka, tuka-taka, tuka-taka. So we have no accent, medium accent, strong accent. The medium accent, we're gonna go by programming the open hi-hat. Because when you do that, 1 2 ta ta, 1 2 ta 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 ta, like that. So if you have close hi-hats all the way through and you hit with the open hi-hat, it'll give you a little bit of an accent, right? Let's just play it by itself. So now we want to add the strongest accent, which is on the 3, yeah? So to do that, we're going to use the accent. 3, tu te cha tu te cha tu te cha tu te cha tu. All right, let's see how it works out within the rhythm. Maybe we can change the sound slightly of the close hi-hat, just to make it a little bit different to the other one. Let's record that. Now, this is quite imprecise. In this case, I don't mind too much about the beginning transients of these things. I can just over-quantize, you see? And now they're all nicely quantized. End of the problem. I don't mind dead straight 16-note hi-hats. This is how they sound like once in context. Let's turn it down. Maybe I want to give it a little bit of brightness there so that it cuts through. Maybe clip it down a bit. Just a little bit. This is already a good foundation. Let's add a little bit of 808 snare drum. Yeah. Okay. It's a bit late. Let me pull it back. Okay. I want something a little bit. We hit the 5th. That's a good idea. And then we add a bit of snap. Okay, let's go. And that's it. And let's see where it stands. It's a little bit too far to the left. Let's see here. That's acceptable. That's not acceptable. Yeah, I mean, on kick and snare, I don't want to mess about, because this is house music, you know? If you don't keep all those transients really together, it's gonna sound sloppy. I mean, a little bit of patience and just make sure that all are nicely lined up. Also because when you do it automatically, you know, Cubase and all these programs not necessarily get it 100% right. Especially with transient detection, you know, I mean, this is going to repeat over and over and over and over again anyway, to just make sure that everything is square. As in Sunlight Square. Oh, by the way, do you know anything about my Sunlight Square project? I know that my audience, they either know me as Dr. Mix or as Sunlight Square. They don't cross-pollinate yet. So if you do know some of my tracks, why don't you leave a comment below? Bounce selection, replace. I think we can use the famous 909. I'm gonna just mute the 2 hi-hats so that I can focus. So now we're running that. They're together, aren't they? Open hi-hats. Oh wow, it's almost on What's wrong? This is why I have the ERM multiclock. Super alone. Like, this is proper energy. So I'm going to bounce the entire thing. Bounce selection, replace, tag. So here's what we got so far. Yeah, this is it. I think I am going to play some bass now. I want some bass sound that is a little bit more tech than just classic soulful house, super funky. I'm gonna get funky, don't get me wrong, but I need a bass that drives the track. So bass, and I'm gonna use the Muse, bass Muse. That. So we go bank, bass, see what we have here. Too much. You know, butter bass is fine. All right. It's nice, that anticipation. Something like that. Dun, 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 boom, 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 push. That's what we call the push. Push. 3, 4, bang. Downbeat, push, 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 push. Downbeat. Okay, let's record that. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this has a good level of funkiness and techiness, I think. Hi-hat is a little bit too loud. Yeah, so let's make sure that this downbeat is exactly dead on. Oh, it's pretty dead on, so I can just cut it here, and this is it. I'm gonna make this blue so that I recognize it's a bass. I don't know if you have watched my music producer gold guide, but you should probably check that out, because I explain all of this stuff. And also the color scheme is important. I like the bass to be blue, and all harmonic instruments such as Rhodes to be green. Super low. You know, it just kind of starts rolling, doesn't it? If you agree that the song is started to roll, then you should hit that like. Yes. Thank you. It's free to you and it helps me a lot. Thank you. All right, I think it's time for me to sing. Use this SM7 headphones. All right, new tracks. We're gonna make it mono tracks. We're gonna call it clap vox. We're gonna have at least 8 of these guys. Now I'm gonna make them yellow. There you go. Super love. All right. Super love. Yeah, I'm gonna double track this. We're gonna push this to the left. All right, and this one is gonna be pushed to the right. Super love. All right, this works. Now I'm gonna do the same thing, except I'm gonna go 1 octave higher for when the ladies sing. So I'm gonna have to do this falsetto, and you're not allowed to laugh. Don't worry, I'll automate this later, so I'm gonna sound perfect. Super, super low. Double track this guy. Super low. It's pretty okay. I remember that I also took a note for something else. Super low. Super low. Yeah, let's do that. Super low. Let's double this up. Super low. And how about if I harmonize this? Super low. Yeah, let's double this up. Super low. Super low. The ladies are gonna do that. Super low. Super low. And one last time. Super low. Wow. I think that works. Okay, let's listen to it. Super low. Super low. That I take a look at is just to get a sense of who's louder, who's quieter, is the size of this little fishes things, you know, they're like a fish. This is clearly quieter, so we should pull that up a little bit. This guy goes a little bit down, this guy goes a little bit up. Super low. Super low. I start liking it. All right, let's automate this. So the way I do this is I consolidate my tracks right there so that you can see I've got all of my files, they're all the same size. Go to automate.com, choose a voice. Let's see, what have we got here? Emilia, pop dance, R&B, Blake. I need somebody who's, you know, soulful. You know, okay, soul, deep, funk, old school. Sounds like a good idea. Let's listen. Flying high, you know how to feel. Wow, that's pretty deep. Okay, let's try Theodore for a sec. There you go. And I'm gonna drag my vocals in there. And now this is something cool because I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't correct the pitch of my voice, which I could have, but I don't need to because Automate now has F minor and pitch correction. So that's less work for me, isn't it? So I'm just gonna go half there, all right? Pitch editor, settings, pitch and semitones, no, that's fine. Conversion strength, oh, right. Well, I'm gonna go half of it. And I don't need to isolate vocals, so I'll just convert. That's it, and I can see here the conversion going. Super low. It's quite cool, actually. Because I do that note, I think I should use C minor. Let's use C minor instead. C minor, we're gonna pitch it a little bit more so that it should catch, it should catch that. Convert. I love this. This is really fantastic. I know that every piece of technology comes with questions and things, but you know, I remember back in the days of drum machines where, you know, drummers were freaked out, and I remember when MIDI came out and pianists were freaked out. The sampler came about, and everyone freaked out. But then, you know, we also invented hip hop. I mean, not me personally, but some people did. So this technology is here to stay. It's super powerful, and I'm gonna use it. Super low. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see how it plays down there.
super low.
A little vibrato as well. What happens if I go vibrato here just for curiosity? I go all the way up and convert it.
Super low.
Of course. Okay, no, we don't need this sort of auto-tune thing, you know. We'll just leave the vibrato, maybe a little bit, come on, just a little bit. I'm gonna have him sing 2 of the tracks, and then I'm gonna select another model for that.
Super low.
I love it, and I download it, and it's there. Move in with this one, and we do exactly the same. Give it another C minor, right? C minor, convert. It's very cool because you also have a pitch editor here, right? I mean, on the platform, you get this type of editor. I mean, it's on the website. So that's pretty cool. So we can play it.
Super low.
And then we can pitch it. Oh, yeah. Right? But also, we can... Let's listen to that.
Super low.
Oh yeah. Let's see if I can recover this one. Maybe this we put back. Yeah. Yeah, like that.
Super low.
Right? Pop dance unprocessed. Let's listen to you.
I left my home in Georgia.
That's absolutely hysterical. We're gonna go C minor, pitch up, convert.
Super low.
This is super cool. I just need a little bit more pitching because on this one I'm a little bit too shaky. I'm gonna take a little bit of time doing this, so maybe how about a time lapse? Bang! So these are all the imported tracks. There you go. They're beautiful, aren't they? Let me just do one thing. I'm gonna spread one to the left and one to the right. One to the left and one to the right.
One to the left and one to the right. One to the left and one to the right.
All right, let's listen to it.
Super low. Super low.
Now it's got the energy, man. Yeah.
Super low.
I super love it. Let's see, I want to hear one by one because I think there is a too much prevalence of female here in the beginning. I think I need a better balance. Oh yeah, I like the energy of this guy. Who was that? Blake. Well done, Blake. Oh, there you go. She's loud. We're gonna mute her. We're gonna mute her as well. Yeah, it's a little bit too pointy. All right, let's listen.
Super low.
I think it's a tad too aggressive. Super low. Let's see who's the more aggressive here.
Super low.
That's pretty aggressive.
Super low.
I mean, I love it, but I think they're a bit too aggressive for this sort of vibe. So we're gonna mute that as well. And let's see what we got.
Super low.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a little bit of myself, not too much, and then I have a power choir. Quick link and push these guys down just a little bit. Let's listen to the final result.
Super low.
Also, this one should be just a tad quieter, especially on the left channel. I'm feeling, what is this? This guy? Yeah, it's you. Look how fat you are. Let's take it easy here.
Super low.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's listen to the second bit.
Super low.
I think I want some synth line. I'm kind of developing that idea. However, right now I have to go next. Duction mix. I want to find something from the TR-8S. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open a channel here. I don't hear anything good in that. I hear a lot of good in this. So where are you? But I want to change it slightly. That's it. I like this. All right, let's record it. And there it is. Let's see how quantized this is. Not at all. Too early. That's too late now. Hold on. Toons, toons. Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah. Quantized. Done. So now let's listen to it in context. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. In fact, I think I'm gonna copy this across everywhere. I really want this to be house music. I mean, yeah, a little bit funky, a little bit deep, a little bit soulful, but I do want it to be driving, you see? So another thing that I need to address is the bass. I mean, this has been good so far to get us to this point, but it's not really working with us. It's a little bit working against us, I think.
Super low.
I'm just gonna create a new track. We're gonna call it Bass Muse 2. Let's see if we can find some other sound that is equally nice and engaging. Let's try and make this sound a little bit less computer-esque. Right? So this is oscillator 1. This is oscillator 2. All right, so nice, synced up. I think it's nice. I like this bass. Save. All right, let's try and play along this.
Super low.
All right, so we have a bass line. I think this is quite definitive. I need some claps now, because this is supposed to be a party track, so what is a better idea than, clapping to my own track? It works. All right, let's go. Let's record a second track of it. Slightly different. You've seen me do claps before, right? And finally, let's listen to how it sounds. I think we need some more. Hit like if we need some more. Yes, I thought so. I'm gonna give it a group at all claps. How about that? Some reverb. Valhalla. Thank you. Claps work, right? I want to find some kind of a riff. Let's find that riff. Let's see. It's too sweet though. That's good. I mean, it's gotta be good somewhere, right? Maybe right here. That's quite interesting. What is this sound called again? Distorpiana. Distorpiana. Let's write that down. Muse distorpiana. I mean, that's interesting, but I don't know. I want to try and find some other riffy riff. Let's find a riffy riff, boys. Super love. Super love. Woo! Super oh! Super love. That becomes really funky. Super love. I kind of like it. Let's see. Super love. Let's try like that. Super love. This is it. All right, I'm gonna package it for you, and we're going to present to you the finished thing. That's right. All right, I've added a few embellishments here and there. Like, I've kind of retouched the bass because I wanted it to fit nicer. Yeah, I've done a little snare drum fill here and there. I've added some crashes, a bit of seasoning. The one thing that you should do is to check out Audemy. They're amazing. Have you just seen what I've done? It's awesome. They support the channel, and by clicking on their link, you support my channel too. All right, let's listen to Super Love. part, my favorite part is coming.